What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to the very first edition of Ask a Narcissist. I am your favorite narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock. If this is your first time meeting me, introducing yourself to me, I'm a diagnosed narcissist. I have narcissistic personality disorder. The point of my channel is to bring awareness to this disorder and to also validate the victims and survivors of this disorder as well. Today's segment is called Ask a Narcissist. It's going to be where I pull 5 questions from my TikTok, Instagram, or my YouTube, and I answer them in detail. So I have the 5 questions. The first question I received was, what are my thoughts on gray rock? So if you're unfamiliar with the gray rock method, it is when you make yourself as boring as possible to a narcissist. You give them short, direct responses. Yes, okay, that's fine, whatever. Just keep it short and sweet and simple. You don't antagonize them. You don't argue with them. You just make yourself as bland as a gray rock. My thoughts on it is that works. That technique does work on a narcissist. It will work on me. It will work on most narcissists on this planet. The only thing I have to say about that technique is be careful with it, because sometimes it will infuriate the narcissist. Sometimes, if you are dealing with somebody that's physically violent, then it may antagonize them and it may set them off. So you know what you need to do in situations like that. Protect yourself, because like I said, it could set them off. It could be like setting the fuse off on a ticking time bomb. If they're asking you questions and you just responding yes, no, whatever, keep it short and sweet, direct. No, I don't like that. Yes, I like that. If you keep it, that might set them off. Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? Why have you changed? It might set them off. So if you're dealing with a particularly violent narcissist, be careful with that technique. But on a normal narcissist, it'll work. It might irritate them. It might get on their nerves, but it typically works. I promise you. Question number 2. Why do I keep attracting narcissists? First of all, you attract everybody. This goes for man or woman, because men can be narcissists, women can be narcissists, non-binary people can be narcissists as well. Anybody can be a narcissist. It's not gender specific. Why do you keep attracting them though? You probably attract a lot of people, but you keep picking the narcissist. Find out why you keep picking the narcissist in your lives. And a lot of times people, they use me as an example. I was like, what? They kind of use me as an example. I'll say, what about me are you attracted to? You don't have to find me attractive physically. I was like, take physicality out of it. Just what about me? And somebody's like, you're outgoing, you have pizzazz, whatever. You seem confident. Whatever these traits are that you keep attracting, like if you attracted more than one narcissist, like put those people together, like put them in a pile, add them up, and see what similarities that they have. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you have more than one option. You just pick the narcissist because they stand out to you. Because a lot of times they are giving you what you want and telling you exactly what you want to hear, because you've told them exactly what you want and exactly what you like to hear. So be careful giving out information. Take your time in dating situations and things like that, because like I said, you probably attract a lot of people. You just pick the narcissist because a lot of narcissists are successful, good-looking people, outgoing, fun. Like I said, do everything you want, give you everything you want. Shit. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I had to let that out. And it's hot in here, y'all. I have to get the air conditioner. If you're an ardent subscriber, you know I sweat in here, so bear with me. Question number 3. Do you think that there's any kind of connection between astrological sign and narcissism? No, absolutely 100% not. That is my opinion. I know people are going to push back on that, like yes, there is a combination. I would ask you to guess what is my astrological sign based on all my videos you've seen. If you already know, you know. But what is my astrological sign based on everything that you've seen? I've heard so people typically get it wrong too. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds right here. What is my astrological sign before I give you the answer? Okay, I was born July 14th, 1985. I am a Cancer. And a lot of times people are like, whoa, you're a Cancer? Cancers are emotional, so that can't be right. What's your rising sign or your moon sign or whatever? But like, I just don't think that there's a correlation between astrological sign and narcissism. I just don't see it, because people will come on my TikTok videos and stuff like that and say, that sounds like a Leo. That right there is a Taurus. My Aquarius boyfriend. My Gemini girlfriend. I was like, I don't think there's any kind of... Everybody has had a different experience with a different astrological sign that has been a narcissist. I promise you that. So me personally, You gonna have your own opinion. I'm gonna have mine. But me personally, I don't think there's any kind of tie between astrological sign and narcissism. Question number 4: Do narcissists feel guilt and or remorse? That is it's not a trick question, but it is a question that I can go a little bit into detail with. So first of all, I asked my therapist that question. Well, my therapist asked me that question because I've been in therapy for 4 years, y'all. If you don't know me, I've been in therapy for 4 years. Been in psychotherapy for 4 years. If that's what you like, what type of therapy? DBT, CBT? No, psychotherapy, just talk therapy. Do narcissists feel guilt and remorse? My therapist asked me how I felt guilt. She's like, do you feel guilty? Do you ever feel guilty? And I told her, she's like, describe to me how you feel guilty. And I said, in the moment, I will feel bad for the stuff that I have done. I was like, dang, why'd I do that? That's stupid. I can't believe I did it. I would feel guilt and remorse and just like, ugh. But almost instantaneously, my brain will switch and I will start to blame the other person. Like, well, if the other person wouldn't have put me in this predicament, I wouldn't have said it had to do that stuff. So it's not really my fault. And she said, nope, that's not. She said, that's not guilt. That's what we call the spectrum of guilt and remorse. So you don't really feel guilty because you automatically start to put it on everybody else. So I feel guilty in the moment, but it kind of shifts a lot of the time. So I don't know if the narcissist in your life or the narcissist that you deal with in particular, I don't know if they feel guilty or remorseful. Like some of them, like you go slide a little farther, the sociopaths and the psychopaths don't feel that at all. Like I'm on the spectrum of guilt and remorse. I don't feel it fully though, you know. And the last but not least, this question is, do narcissists believe their own lies? I'm going to say it depends. In the moment, if you catch a narcissist up in a big lie or a big untruth or whatever, a big fib, a big tall tale, whatever, you catch them in a situation like that, then no, they don't believe that. They're just trying to lie to you and gaslight you to get you to get you off the path, to knock you off the trail, to knock you off to make you lose their scent and things like that. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think narcissists in that situation don't believe their lies. On the spot, no. In the moment, no. They don't believe their lies. We don't believe them. We know it's a lie. We're trying to get you away from get you off the target. Sam at What Does It Matter says, when you're over, when you're over the target, because the narcissist will start lying and getting ragey and stuff like that. So yeah, the narcissist in the moment does not believe their lies. But long-term lies, yes. A narcissist will believe a long-term lie, because a long-term lie that they've been telling for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, that's no longer a lie to them. That becomes our truth. Like, we've been telling a lie for 20 years to multiple people. That's our truth. Sometimes we don't remember the real story from that point on. That lie we've been telling for 20 years is the new version of the truth. And that's what we give to you. That's what we feed to you. So long-term lies, a narcissist could possibly believe them, but short-term, no. No, a narcissist knows that they're lying in the moment. We know we lying. We know we got caught. We're just trying to get you off the target. We're just trying to throw you off. We're just trying to gaslight you and lie to you, manipulate you. So no, a narcissist does not believe a short-term lie, but long-term, these long game lies, yeah, sometimes you do believe them. I know some of them I've told for a long time I believe. So anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all, let me know if y'all want to hear more of these. Like, if this is of any interest to you at all, I'll continue to do this. Like, I'm just trying something new. I'm trying to post 2 videos a day in July. That's my goal for July, to post 2 videos a day. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more. And this is a YouTube only thing. I'm not going to put this in podcast form because it seems pointless to put it in the podcast form. But if y'all want me to put it in the podcast form, put it in the comment section. Leave good questions in the comment section. You never know, you might be on tomorrow's episode. I won't tag your comment. I know people like privacy. But anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace.